Alrighty, we got a fun little road trip for you guys today. We're going to check out Criel Mound, South Charleston, West Virginia. Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Sorry if it's a little bit noisy in the background. We are in South Charleston today. My daughter's got a choir concert. We got down here just a little bit early. I decided to take a little road trip and check out Criel Mound over in South Charleston, West Virginia. It's a nice little town here. We're going to take a little walk and look at the storefronts and stuff for a minute. And then we'll go take a look at that mound and read all the infographs and everything about it. There's a comic shop right there, my kind of place. There's all kinds of neat little stores around here, the hair salons. We got Vietnamese cuisine over there. And then we got behind us some like Euro restaurants, Chinese food, all kinds of cool stuff in here. We'll take a little walk around and get acquainted with town. And we'll go back the other way and we'll check out that mound in just a second. The sign's on the old dry cleaning there, right in front of it. Here we are. We're gonna take a little walk to the top and read all the signage around it. This is a pretty nice setup here. I like how they've got this all cleaned up around it. Welcome to Midland Trail, an illustrated history, Adena way of life. See if it says anything different on the back. It actually does. Got a nice colorized picture there. And then down at the bottom, it's got some infographs. And we'll take pictures of those. We'll do a little slide. And you guys can pause and read those as you go. Here they've got a cool little map. It's got all the things you can see that goes across Route 60, which they call the Midland Trail. And got some neat stuff on here. Actually, wouldn't mind going and seeing the Railroad Historical Society. Blinko glass would be pretty cool. Of course, right there we are, South Charleston's Criel Mound. Just all kinds of cool stuff here. It's empty, but little bird nest just sitting right there above my head. That's pretty cool. All right, this kind of gives you a glimpse into the mound and the kind of different artifacts and remains that you would find in one. Let you guys pause that and read it. You look down there at the bottom, we found a lot of those types of artifacts. Bladelets and then stemmed points. We've got all those in our collection. Respect for ancient culture. For over 10,000 years, people have been drawn to the Kanawha River Valley. Arcadia encampments like this existed along the Kanawha River in 8500 BC. Many mounds, including the South Charleston Criel Mound, were probably built around 500 BC. I'll let you guys pause and you can read the rest of that. It's mostly just accreditation stuff. Alrighty, this is an infograph on Adena trade and technology. Let you guys pause and read all of this. This is got some cool stuff on it. If you guys have watched our videos in the past, you've seen us find a lot of this chevron patterned pottery down on the river. Kanawha Valley Mound Builders says at the top, sometime between 500 BC to AD 150, an ancient culture built an extensive complex of burial mounds and earthworks throughout the Kanawha River Valley. And it's got a neat little map down here of some of the earthworks that were built here locally. Right, we got this sign out by the highway. Burial mound of the Adena Indians, opened by the Smithsonian Institution, 1883-1884. One of the few remnants of the Adena culture in the Kanawha Valley, placed by the Mountaineer Chapter Daughters of the American Revolution on West Virginia Day, 1961. Right, kind of give you some scope to how big this mound is. It's not the biggest. Grave Creek is a lot bigger, probably about half the size, and maybe 3/4 as tall. I'm going to do a little 360 walk around time lapse to give you an idea of how big it is. Alrighty, there, like I said, are 2 sets of stairs that kind of form a helix. We're gonna head up and see what it looks like here at the top. It's not a bad angle. The way they kind of spin around it make it less of a grade to come up, which is kind of nice. As you see, we got the beautiful ancient Dollar General down there. But this is a really nice little part of town. They kind of got it set up with a kind of old small town America storefronts, which is really nice. All right, we're to the top. Alrighty, I want to try to give you guys a 360 of the view from the top. Little water fountain and statue down there we're just at. And the highway goes around it. Roughly half the mound, it kind of curves with it. Got little benches down there. And down here are all those neat little infographs that we were reading earlier. Come back around here to the storefront. Imagine it was a lot less noisy back in the day. If you could see, try to give you an angle, but this is a steep hill. That's why they built those stairs spiraling around in that grade like they did. Coming up, that would be rough, and if you took a tumble, you would be done. All right, we're just sitting here relaxing. You can see the valley in the background. I've got a beautiful sunset in front of me here that I'll show you guys on this second set of stairs here. There's that view. If there wasn't a factory there, you could see hills right there to the left of the screen, this big hill to the right, and then this valley way out beyond it. Now, here is that sculpture we were looking at on top. Still can't quite tell what it is. It looks like 2 people embracing, maybe. Maybe it's got that kind of effect where you can see it as different things from different angles too. Not too sure. It's got a little burial attendance by Hubert Smith. Alrighty, everybody, that's your tour of Criel Mound in South Charleston, West Virginia. If you guys like that video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share these videos with others. We'll see you next time. Happy hunting.